Stroud here for the Recruiters Lounge, the new and improved Recruiters Lounge that's just coming up in the new management. And I'm here at the SourceCon event with a legend among the recruiting area. And it's John Sumser. How are you, John?
Hey, Jim, how are you?
We've never met in person.
Never before. I didn't know Jim was black.
I didn't know he was white either.
I didn't know he was so tall.
I did know that I was better looking, but hey.
That's true. That's true. Hands down. Hands down.
Good to finally meet you, sir.
Yeah, it's great to finally meet you. You do amazing work. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Nice job.
John's an inspiration for me for a lot of things. I remember growing up, per se, with the electronic recruiting news, and good stuff there, sir.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
Hey guys, still at SourceCon, and what do you know? I see some of my true London friends have come across the pond over here to SourceCon. That's how great and wonderful it is. I want to introduce you to a good buddy of mine. Here he is now. He's a party animal. He looks a little different in daylight than he does at night. But I'll introduce you to him anyway. Gordon, say who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Gordon, and I'm, this messed up recruiter guy. Yeah. Well, what I talk about internet and recruitment, like about web analytics, SEO. I'll pimp your website, whatever. And I've got this wonderful mobile product called Shake Your Job. You have to check it out in the App Store.
Ah, okay. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Now, I can tell by your name badge there, you are Neil, and you are a SourceCon attendee. Is this your first SourceCon event?
Yes, it is.
So, what do you expect to happen here at SourceCon?
I expect to be a human sponge and absorb all kinds of sourcing greatness from people who have been doing this to a much higher level than I have.
Ah, very cool. Very. Hello, beautiful woman. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Is this your first SourceCon?
It is.
It is. What have you heard about SourceCon prior to this?
I heard there's a very informative place to be, and that there's a lot of action going on. So
yeah?
I'm looking for the information. So
okay. Well, cool.
Just my good side, Mr. DeMille.
The camera, she loves you. The camera loves you.
Speak to the camera.
So tell me, who are you and what do you do?
Scott Wild, Human Resources at American Family Sourcing University. So that's what I do.
Okay. Now, is this your first SourceCon?
No, it's my second SourceCon.
Ah, so you were here before and you came back for more. What?
Loved Atlanta. Back for more.
Ah. So what are you expecting for this SourceCon?
Bigger, better stuff than we had before. It's going to be great.
He's working.
I'm always working.
He's always working. Even at SourceCon, he works.
I was just administering a dev quiz for a candidate for our research science team.
Wow. Wow. So this guy, he's too busy to even come to SourceCon, yet he's here.
I'm here working.
Wow. That's dedication.
Yes. Always be sourcing.
I'll make sure your manager sees this.
Okay.
Hello, lovely lady. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing good. I recognize you from being at one of our earlier SourceCon events. Tell us who you are and what do you do?
Michelle Porfilio. I'm the Director of Sourcing for Crowe Horwath, CPA firm.
Okay, very cool. Now, we've had three, well, this is the third SourceCon. You've been to the first two or you've been to only one?
To the second one.
The second one. What did you think?
It was good.
Yeah. Kind of unusual
could have been tweaked a little bit. Some of their strategic should have been tactical. Some of their tactical should have been strategic. But some of the presentations were really, really good.
Okay. So what are you expecting for this year at SourceCon?
Well, I'd like to see if there's any new and exciting things that I can incorporate in my strategic plan. Any new technologies that I can possibly train my sourcing team on. To make sure that I stay abreast of the up-and-coming technologies and information and what's working for other firms to make them successful. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. And what do you do?
I'm Brian Starbuck, and I'm the CEO at TalentSpring.
Ah, I've heard of those guys.
Yeah. So we're here at SourceCon, and I'm looking forward to your talk.
Okay.
And what TalentSpring does is we aggregate all the job boards, major job boards, niche job boards, open web, applicant tracking systems, bring it all online, and then we take the open job requisitions and do a semantic search data mining to pull the best candidates to the top. So it's an alternative to Boolean search and helps find the very, very best people with less time, less hassle, and an easy-use dashboard across all sources.
Very cool, very cool. Now, I remember doing a report on you guys, and I liked it. I thought their stuff was pretty cool, actually. If you look on the screen right now, there's a link where you can download this report. You can hear all I said about them, all the good stuff I said about them. So there you go. So a little plug there for you. Okay, now we're recording.
So what are we doing?
We're just saying hi.
Yeah. Hi. Come on. Let's go.
Here with Tim and Jerry at SourceCon is such a historic moment that I felt that it needed to be archived on film. Now, you probably will see this first on my blog, but secondly, you will see it in the Smithsonian. The great moments in sourcing history.
He's bookended by people 3 times his age, so it's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Life is good, but there's the wisdom of that. See? So you bring experience, knowledge, and skill. We just bring wisdom. We don't know.
We've been there before.
SourceCon event?
Yes, this is our first event in San Diego with the SourceCon.
Okay, now what have you heard about it so far?
It seems like they have some very interesting things about sourcing with social networks and LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter, and combine it with an SEO, SEM strategies, and also with your blogs and websites, and put it all together under one umbrella.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your time here.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Wait, I have to take this phone call. Hi, Nick. How are you?
I hear his voice.
Can I call you in like 2 seconds?
Oh my God! I actually hear him in my ear.
Stop it. Hello, everyone. Give me a kiss right here. Okay. How you doing?
You're a real person. You're not just on Twitter.
That's right. That's not an avatar.
So tell the people who you are and what you do.
My name is Charlene Laube, and I write the blog HR Bartender, but in real life my paying job is I'm a training consultant, so I write and deliver training programs.
Very, very cool. What are your initial thoughts of SourceCon?
Well, as I was mentioning to you earlier, I'm not a sourcer, but I have really walked away with some great tricks and tips that I'm going to take back to my office. There's some really cool things that I learned about coming up with LinkedIn and Outlook. Fabulous. And also some Boolean search tactics that I was paying attention that I can take back to the office. I get calls all the time from people who are looking for jobs, and this will allow me to provide a better service to them.
Very cool. All right, well, I'm going to squeeze in here. One more hug on camera. I'm with HR Bartender. And we'll see you guys later.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
I'm Tiffany Perry. I recruit for Intel. So I'm here I was hoping to learn a couple gems, see if it's, worth my boss's money sending me. So far, so good.
Cool, cool, cool. And you, sir?
I'm Lance Hart. I'm with ERE. I'm the community director. So I'm all up in here, homeworking, and I want to learn anything about sourcing. So starting from square one with me.
Cool. So this is sort of business and pleasure for you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So tell us, sir, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Mark Tortorisi. You may have heard of me.
Are you on Twitter? What's your Twitter handle?
Mark Nexus.
Okay.
MARKNEXUS.
Okay.
Yeah, you may have heard of me from doing anything related to sourcer training.
Okay.
So I train people how to become recruiters, how to become sourcers. I train them how to do all of this stuff, and I even train people who know how to do this stuff to do more.
Very cool. Okay, I have a special treat for you, especially for the ladies. This is the recruiter of love, the love doctor of sourcing himself, David Pritchard. Sir, privileged to know you, sir.
Jim, all I'm doing is following in your footsteps, my friend. So I love being here. The people here are full of love.
It's all about the love.
My kind of folks. They're sharing the love. They're sharing the love about finding great people by utilizing great tools, the best, the most cutting edge. If you're not here, you need to be paying attention to what's on the web, because you will learn things that you can use forever, every day. So follow Jim Stroud, because he is the searchologist, and pay attention to what's happening at SourceCon and the ERE Expo here in San Diego. Love you guys. Call me. We'll do lunch.
Thank you, sir. What's the consensus here? Let me ask the lovely lady here. Do you think you would come back again next year? That's the biggest question.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.